Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, aka Scat, and today I want to be talking about the PlayStation 4. It's not going to be a long video, we're going to get straight back into it, but I've just been reading over an article on IGN which I found quite interesting, is that the PlayStation 4 is not going to support playback of 3D Blu-rays at launch. And the reason I find this quite interesting is because obviously, you know, in the last few years of the PlayStation 3's life cycle, Sony really pushed 3D support. You know, 3D games, 3D Blu-rays. You know, they were pushing their own 3D TVs. You know, they made this big whole hoopla that, you know, the PS3 is 3D capable. You know, games were being made in 3D. Games were being patched with 3D capabilities. You know, Uncharted 3 you could play in 3D, Super Stardust, a lot of other games as well come out for 3D. And I find it just quite interesting that going into the PlayStation 4, 3D doesn't really appear to be top of their agenda. In fact, they don't talk about it at all. I can't remember any conference this year since the PS4 was announced where they've even mentioned about any sort of 3D capabilities of the PlayStation 4. They've not spoken about games being in 3D, being made in 3D. You know, I think it's really quite interesting. I mean, maybe they've realised that, you know, people are not that interested in having 3D in the home. You know, it's more like going out to the cinema and watching it on a big screen, but actually having it in the home is not that big a deal. I mean, to me, it's not really a big deal anyway. I don't have a 3D capable TV, so it's not really that much of a big deal for me going into the PlayStation 4, but I just find it quite interesting that they made such a big deal about it over, you know, a good few years, and now the new system's coming out and we don't hear about it at all. So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to know what you guys think of it, because I know when 3D was, you know, first coming about, a lot of people were quite excited, and a lot of people were picking up 3D TVs in order to play their PlayStation 3 games in 3D, you know. So, I'd like to know just how you feel about, you know, going into this next generation, knowing that, you know, we won't be getting support from them, or even just your Blu-rays. I mean, a lot of people who have a PlayStation 3, that is their main Blu-ray player, you know. So have you traded in your PlayStation 3? You know, the PS4 is going to be a Blu-ray player, but it's not going to be able to play 3D Blu-rays. It can play normal Blu-rays, just not the 3D capable ones. So how do you feel about that? You know, are a lot of your Blu-rays now going to, you know, just not work? You're not going to be able to watch them. But saying that, it does remain to be seen that whether or not a patch will come. I mean, it does say that at launch you're not going to be able to play 3D Blu-rays, but, you know, maybe a few months down the line a patch will come that will enable that feature. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't think they completely disregard that whole set of people who have 3D TVs and have all them 3D Blu-rays. But then again, I think it's quite interesting. So I really don't think 3D is going to be a big thing this generation. I can't see Sony pushing it. I think they probably realise now it has been a bit of a lost cause, and maybe they lost a lot of money on it. Who knows? I mean, you know, the money it costs into, you know, making games that 3D capable, that's extra resources in order to do that. So maybe they lost a lot of money on that side of it. Who knows, but, you know, we'll see in the coming weeks and months whether or not it does get a patch. So yeah, hit me up in the comment section, let me know what you think. I think it's quite an interesting you know, bit of news, that. So yeah, that's it. I'm your boy Scatino, and I'm out. Peace.